Linga.
Yeah.
Isn't that right now? Come on, let's go. What? There's nobody here. Here's Ivan and Josh with the art show, and Brian and Jenny with La Gringa.
I just can't believe this gringa comes here.
Can you stop calling me gringa? Get in there, head, Ibarra.
Me? Ibarra? Ibarra that black little boyfriend.
Oh, when I was Puerto Rican enough to be dumped by Peter.
In its 10th anniversary, Teatro Leiden returns to where it all began, presenting La Gringa, a story about Maria, a young Puerto Rican American woman that visits her family in Puerto Rico during the Christmas holidays.
So Teatro Leiden is a unique program that we have here at Leiden that no other high school has. 10 years ago, it was started by Bill Mitchell, and it is unique to Leiden because what we do is we put on a show in English and Spanish at the same time. We rehearse it at the same time, and we perform it at the same time. The only thing that's the same between the two shows is the set. Everything else is different. The actors are different, the language is different, the script is a little bit different. And so it's a big challenge. It's unique to our kids, and it's something that's really, really different about Leiden.
As Maria arrives with plans to connect with her homeland, she realizes that on the island she is considered a gringa. Maria begins to wonder if she's Puerto Rican in the United States and an American in Puerto Rico, then is she nobody everywhere?
Definitely, I feel like it's a little bit more personal this time, just because the show is about this girl who she was born in the U.S. but she's Puerto Rican, and she really wants to like connect with her roots, but nobody really takes her seriously because she was born in the U.S. And I feel like a lot of the people here like can just relate to that in general, especially I can, and it's very personal.
Two actors from the Spanish cast will be telling us how they connect to the play La Gringa. Due to their backgrounds from coming from Cuba and Venezuela, they tell us how they relate to the play.
En mi parte sí, porque Puerto Rico se parece mucho a mi país, que es Cuba. Entonces yo hacía algunas de las cosas que hace mi personaje, como trabajar en una finca y eso a veces. Entonces sí, se me parece mucho, la verdad.
Sí, pienso lo mismo igual. Venezuela, soy de Venezuela y sí hay como cierta relación entre la cultura puertorriqueña y venezolana y lo que nos une el español y muchas costumbres.
La Gringa will be presented in English Thursday, April 25th from 7 to 9 p.m. and on Saturday, April 27th from 2 to 4 p.m. And it will be presented in Spanish Friday, April 26th from 7 to 9 p.m. and on Saturday, April 27th from 7 to 9 p.m.
There's free tickets. All of your language teachers have tickets to give you that if you guys go ahead and come see the show and let them know what class you're here with. The class with the most things is going to get a reward from Teatro Leiden. We're going to give a reward to the individual class that has the most participants at each school. So really hope you guys come out and see the show. It's over in 90 minutes, and it's something really different that you've never seen before.
Donate blood! Donate blood! Come donate blood! No, thanks! Thanks for donating blood! Yeah.
On April 11th, the West Leiden Student Council hosted their blood drive that took place from 8 to 2 p.m. in the Eagle Wing. The basic requirements and recommendations for the blood drive are: you must be at least 16 years or older, weigh at least 110 pounds, be in good health, eat within 2 hours of your donation, and drink plenty of liquids.
Students were able to create appointments or walk in. When students walked in, they were greeted and checked in by the volunteers and were required to fill out a form online. After, students were guided to a consultation with a nurse checking general health. Students were then able to give blood if they filled out all the requirements. Students who have type O were able to give over 2 times more blood due to it being able to save every blood type. An example of a type O student is Alian. Here's his donating experience.
A little painful, but overall, like, calm, relaxed. Yeah, absolutely. You can help people in need, and also, like, you get to feel good. Yeah.
From an interview with Ms. Lopez, she states, with every student donating, they were able to help 4.5 million people who are in need of blood transfusions every year, and every pint of blood that they donated can save up to 3 lives. Thank you to all the students and staff who took their time to donate.
Dude, where we at? I'm cold.
Donald, this is where the address told me to go.
Really wish I had like a bear, like a stuffed bear to keep me warm.
Oh, like those crochets that Ashley does?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's still in shipping. I don't know where it's at.
Hold on, let me call Christian.
Hello?
Where are you?
I don't know. Looks like some open field to me. I think it's a prairie.
It actually is a prairie that the ecology club is now starting at our school. Let me show you some more.
This past Earth Day, the Ecology Club at West came together to begin the planning of a new prairie at school. Alongside the members, special guests were State Rep Norma Hernandez and her team, Metropolitan Water Reclamation District Commissioner Era Corral Sepulveda, and Superintendent Dr. Nick Polyak. The initial idea of a prairie at school began a year ago with just 3 passionate students, Dylan, Crystal, and Javier.
So, the whole point of the club is to help the environment, and the prairie can do just that. And there's so many benefits to the prairie. There's a social aspect. It brings people together. It brings
so many different more wildlife species that are native in the area that just can't live here because of the lack of
native grasses.
Ada elaborated on this issue, speaking on the many benefits that would come with the addition of a prairie.
So when you guys planting this garden here, what you're doing is you're helping keep some of that rainwater out of the sewage system. Instead, the plants are absorbing it, the root systems are absorbing it, and that allows for us to have greater capacity. Once you finish planting and they start really taking root, it's also going to help collect some of the rainwater and nourish the soil. So there's a lot of really wonderful factors into what the project is bringing.
In addition to the prairie, they plan to begin composting fruit and vegetables during lunch periods.
We don't eat it.
Right.
So we thought if we can use those fruit and vegetables to compost, it could benefit this and just reduce the waste in our school.
Founders Dylan, Crystal, and Javier plan to expand their prairie with years to come, and hope that incoming students rise with the same passion and seek for the same benefits, as this is just the beginning of a great sustainable project.
Join
Ecology Club.
Come on our nature walks.
Yeah, our walks are really long, but they're really nice.
We went to go see pelicans in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, we might even do. We have a lot of field trips.
And we also have opportunities during service hours.
Yeah, it's a lot of service hours.
Yes.
So
you should join.
Very fun.
Ashley Martinez is a junior here at West Ladin who pursued her passion for crocheting, which started in 2020 during the lockdown thanks to her grandma who inspired her to crochet.
I've always seen my grandma do it, and it brought interest to me. So my family, I think, started encouraging me, and especially my brother. He wanted me to start making stuff for him, so he pushed me to make stuff. I started learning online, and I just saw videos on it.
She started to showcase her passion on social media, which led to her business on Instagram, Ashley G Crochets, where she showcases different variety of crochet items such as bouquets and cute mini animals for others to view and purchase. Now, dealing with the responsibilities of running a business while also attending school full-time is no easy task for anyone. But Ashley has proven herself more than capable to do it. Despite some challenges have come her way, she has not only managed to keep her business running and growing, but has also excelled in all her academic pursuits here at Leiden.
I just make sure I give myself enough time, and I tell my customers to give me time.
We would like to say thank you to Ashley for allowing us to take a deeper dive into the behind the scenes of what it is like to own a business while also being a Leiden student. If you would like to purchase anything, please make sure to check out her social media page, Ashley G Crochets on Instagram. We hope to see the business continue to grow and flourish and wish her the complete best of luck. This has been Christian and Lewis, back to you guys in the studio.
What's wrong with you? SAT's got me messed up, man.
SAT? Aren't you a senior?
I scored a 540.
Hey man, that's better what I got.
What are you learning?
Arabic and Spanish.
Why?
You not know it's Arabic Heritage Month?
Actually, I didn't. But why are you learning Spanish?
For the NHSS dance.
No.
Speaking of which, here's Nancy and Dom with NHSS and Diego with International Heritage Month.
And here's Camila and Ariel with SATs.
On Friday, April 19th, the Spanish Honor Society hosted a dance at our school showcasing Hispanic culture through music and dance. The dance was held in the West Leiden Commons and kicked off at 6 p.m. and finished off at 10. The Commons had decorations like a backdrop to take pictures and papel picado banners hung from the ceilings. The live music added an exciting touch to the event, which consisted of DJ Pineapple and student-led music group Angel R. Here we have Miss O'Rourke and Honor Society students talking more about this event.
So I took over the Spanish Honor Society about 18 years ago, and this dance had been going on when I took it over. But then it hit a couple snags, and then the pandemic came and it stopped. So last year was our first year bringing it back, and it highlights students' talents here at school.
I feel like after this, kids will definitely have more like school spirit, just because like we get to do a fun event that I don't think many other schools get to do, and I think like it's gonna be a thing that's unique to Leiden instead of like homecoming that every school does. This is just something that Leiden does, and it brings us all together as a school.
I'm part of the Spanish Honor Society, and I guess like getting people together it's a fun thing. Like to have fun and just spend time with your friends. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Like getting someone from school to perform, since like it's getting their name out there and their reputation.
The Spanish Honor Society has truly outdone themselves this year, organizing a night filled with dance and live music. The highlight of the night was the live music performed by the talented group Angel R.
Somos Ángel R. Soy Ángel Ruiz Guzmán. We started a couple months ago. I wanted to start something fun, so I asked this kid and another kid that's not here right now if they wanted to play, and they said yeah, they were down, so we started playing. We got Leo now. The thing we enjoy most about playing is, just playing for the people and like seeing them have fun, We did it last year. It was pretty fun to do with everyone dancing and stuff. So, yeah, it really helps like people like know us, I guess, in a way. Like people from the school, they learn like about a person from what they do like that. It's cool overall. They get to like see us play, and then good things come from that, We're gonna have fun. It's all about fun, Just go around, play. And that's it, basically.
Overall, it was a memorable evening filled with music, friendship, and culture appreciation. It was also a great opportunity for everyone to experience Hispanic traditions and celebrate our diverse community.
Diving into a topic of debate, the SAT, a standardized test used for college admissions in the U.S., has been both praised and criticized for its role in the college application process. On one hand, many argue that the SAT provides an equal opportunity for all students to showcase their academic abilities. But on the other hand, there are concerns about the unfair advantage it may give to students from more affluent families. Research has shown that families with better economic advantages often have the resources to invest in expensive tutoring or test preparation courses for their children, giving them a higher likelihood of scoring well on the SAT. Creating disparity, students who can't afford these resources may find themselves at a disadvantage. High school junior Jose Fragoso speaks on his experience taking the SAT and actions he took to prepare.
So I think it allowed me to do even better with the strategies they taught us. I think I did pretty good overall.
Proponents of the SAT argue that it serves as an objective measure of a student's academic abilities, one that can complement or even outweigh high school grades and GPA.
Like some schools don't even require it, and at the same time I feel like sometimes your grades don't accurately represent like the score that you got on the SAT.
So where does that leave us? With no easy answers in sight, should applicants take the SAT, or should colleges consider alternatives for evaluating applicants?
The boys' track and field senior night started off great, for the varsity team placing second with the help of Giovanni Del Carmen, Devon Trujillo, Josh Chigna, and Nick Gattuso. For JV, placing first with the help of Tamarion Gardner, Lucas Latiker, and Drew Ghana. For some, this will be the last season for many of our Leiden runners.
Yeah, honestly, that's what's been motivating me this whole time. Just been pushing through my barriers and stuff. And freshman year it was tough. It was tough.
So I started running sophomore year,
and I joined this sport called cross country, and I thought it was a traveling thing. So I got tricked into running, but here 3 years later, I'm right here, varsity.
I started running track my freshman year just to stay in shape for my other sports. I just hope to stay in shape and just be better for my other sports. Just keep getting better every day.
Last year I won the break 2 and get either close to state or at state.
I like that it's not just about running, it's about mental aspects and how hard you really want to work to do what you want to do.
For others, this is only the beginning. Assistant coach Hanawi, who also coaches football, shared why he came to this sport.
This season, I hope to achieve just, making an impact on all these guys. Hopefully they're able to take something away from this sport or something they learn from me. As far as down the road, one of our goals is to hopefully win conference as a school and, always place top 3 in any meets that we attend. My favorite thing about this sport is meeting all the new athletes that I didn't get to see throughout the school year, especially with coaching football, just getting a different feel or seeing different athletes, I should say. And I would say my favorite thing about this sport is just being able to learn every time I'm out here.
Congratulations to the seniors on their accomplishments they've made over the years. As they run off to college and pursue their own life goals, we thank them for representing our school and wish them luck on their final season here.
I was told Leiden didn't have an outro, so I guess it'll take some time and do one for you. That's all that we have for our news today. Now that we reached our limit, it's time for Meet Me in a Minute. But make sure to always remember to always support our mighty Eagles.
You gotta do me bogus you gonna Photoshop a duck on me or something? Lights off. I think it's better for your health and help you go to sleep a little bit easier. $19.99. Not yesterday. I didn't. Depends who you ask. My close friend used to call me Long Arm Lenore. I don't know why. I don't know where he got that from. Proviso East, probably, especially in basketball. At that time, we didn't fare too well against them, but it's encouraging to see we've kind of turned that trend around. Chicago Bulls. Yes, sir. Tell my guy Dart, MJ's the GOAT. In my opinion, grunge, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden. I had 2 really pivotal teachers, Mr. Callister and Mrs. French. Mrs. French just retired a few years ago, and Mr. Callister. They had a very humanistic approach to teaching, which I appreciate. Yeah.
If you are what you say